Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day Triple G Day Part 2 speculations. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So we know that there's going to be a Part 2, but I guess the question is, when is it going to happen? And then what units should be dropping for this Part 2 celebration? So hopefully we'll answer that for you, and just know everything is going to be speculations here. Nothing is confirmed. However, this is going to be informed speculations, and really I think everything you kind of need to know, especially when this banner or when this celebration is going to start up again, will be in the current news. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current news and talk about when this Part 2 celebration should start. And like I said, we know there's a Part 2 because in the news it just literally says, hey, this is the Part 1 of the campaign. So Part 2 should start when, and I did this in my news video, so if you guys checked out the news video, you guys have a good idea of when this is going to drop as well, is this Stone Cells. The Stone Cells is going to be ending 5/20. So that is perfect timing, which is from when this video is being recorded, 7 days from when campaign Part 2 should begin, right? When Stone Cells fall off, you know, they want more people to buy more stones, so they're going to create a new sale. So I would guess that 5/20 or 5/21 actually would be the day that this Part 2 celebration should start. So if you look at the calendar here, 5/20 would be a Wednesday, but you know, I can see them starting this on a Thursday, which would be 5/21. So I guess really depending on your time zones, and I would, you know, put that in the bank that we should get Part 2 in 5/20 or 5/21. So now then the question is, what should we be getting in Part 2? Now in my mind, there shouldn't be anything that JP has right now that we should be getting, you know, unless they bring out like LR, Vegeta, and Nappa, which I don't see them doing that right now. I think it's going to be a global first and a global LR. So let's talk about what units that I think should be dropping for Part 2 of the celebration. So for the first one, I would say it's highly likely that it could be a LR Kid Buu. We've been waiting for an LR Kid Buu for quite some time. The current Kid Buu units, besides the EZA physical one, really isn't that good, right? The Kid Buu, the TUR, until it gets his EZA, isn't really usable because of the lack of defense and also the links. But I would say Kid Buu is probably the highest chance of happening, in my opinion. Now, you know, what would it look like? Well, if you guys remember this April Fool's, so whoever got fooled by my LR Kid Buu banner, this really could be something of a legendary summon, global first banner that we might end up getting. It's going to be probably a trash banner like any LR banner, but because it's going to be a global first, I would say it could be you know, hype enough for global players to summon on. So you know what kind of unit would it be? Well, it's probably going to be a, you know, Majin Buu or a Majin Buu Saga 130% LR. So I can see that happening there, and it's going to be still unfortunate we don't have 170% Majin Buu Saga leader, but this could be where it's at. Now, could they make this a Dokkan Festival exclusive, because there is only one extreme type Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, and that's LR 30% cell? They can do that and make this a 170% Majin Buu Saga leader, which would make this unit a lot more hype. So we'll see what happens with that, but I think Kid Buu is definitely an option for Bandai or Akatsuki to release on a global first LR. So the next one obviously would be, you know, the counterpart for Buu, and being a Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day celebration. Well, they could come up with a Ultimate Gohan LR. And if you remember last year, for those who got fooled on April Fool's on my video there for the legendary summon for LR Gohan, who knows, this might be coming into true fruition as well, as possible that Kid Buu. So I would say Ultimate Gohan is another high chance, because we really don't have that many great Ultimate Gohans either. The TUR or the Majin or the Hybrid Saiyan's leader, the strength one, he's still okay, but really no one really runs him. And I think this is a pivotal moment, right, with Gohan fighting Super Buu. It would be kind of exciting, and Gohan is a favorite character for a lot of individuals, so this would be a little bit probably more hype than the Kid Buu. But what would actually Gohan be? Would he be the 170% Majin Buu Saga leader? If he was a Dokkan Festival exclusive, that could happen as well. And I hope they don't just do like a Hybrid Saiyans, or would they do like full power or something of that nature. Who knows what this can actually be, but this is definitely an option for the global first summonable LR. So I definitely can see Kid Buu and Gohan as the top two options. Now another option, once again, being the Triple G Day celebration, is we haven't really seen anything additional for Goten. Now, will they do another Go Bros? I definitely don't think so. But what they could do is they can do a Gohan, Goten, and Goku unit in and of itself. So it could be LR GoFam. I'm already coining that LR unit as it is. So they can do that. It wouldn't be as original and would be kind of rehashing Go Bros. But they can do a Dokkan Festival exclusive unit there as well, with the family Kamehameha. So we have all those units as separate or transformational or active skill like for Go Bros, but we don't have a unit that has Goku, Gohan, and Goten all in the same unit. Now another option would be, and it's probably not going to happen because it wouldn't be so hype, is there is a moment in the Majin Buu saga that it is kind of a pivotal moment, and that's Goten going Super Saiyan fairly easily, right? So could they just do an LR Goten? They could. I just don't see it selling. So this could be, they could do a free-to-play one, I guess, but I don't know. I think they're still trying to have us summon and spend our stones before 5-year anniversary, right? That's the whole idea of all these global firsts, so we can get hyped on certain units and then have to buy stones in the 5-year anniversary. So now, could they do a Goten? Sure, but I don't, if I see them do something like this, it would be more of the family Kamehameha versus Goten. If they do a Goten, it might be an easy ALR or something of that nature. So look out for that as an option, because once again, we haven't seen anything really focused on Goten at all. We have a new Goku, we have free-to-play Gohans, but nothing when it comes to Goten. So the unit that I want, this is the one that I want to happen, is a new Majin Vegeta LR, because Vegeta is my favorite character in the game, or really in the series, in the Dragon Ball anime and in the game. And I love this card art. I really love the SSR LR card art. And there is a moment in the Majin Buu saga that I think it could be a pivotal and hyped unit to do, and that is a Vegeta hugging Trunks, or a Vegeta Trunks unit. Would be fantastic. So I can see this as possibly a super type Majin Vegeta LR, because this is really, if you think about it, he's not evil at this point in time. He's said, you know what, I am trying to save my family here, and goes final explosion. So I really would love a Majin Buu saga summonable LR. Could this be a Dokkan Festival exclusive as well? Sure, all these units could be Dokkan Festival exclusives, but probably it's going to be more likely a 130% LR that's going to happen here. So yeah, this is my choice, and I hope this could happen. So some outlying LRs that could be possibilities, unlikely but possibilities, is a Murzumasu. This is an old kind of a thing that ended up putting together here. Look here, this is more of kind of like a Rosemasu combination and stuff like that, which you already kind of have. But when I mean kind of a Murzumasu, could be an LR there. Now, instead of maybe Murzumasu, they could go into the God realm and have maybe an LR Supreme Kai. So Supreme Kai doesn't get enough love, and he's he is a god, and he is actually an important character in the Majin Buu saga. So or they can also even bring Elder Kai, which I don't think it's going to happen. Elder Kai really isn't doing anything. But so if they're going to go more in the god route, they could do a Supreme Kai type of LR possibly, or even a Murzumasu, just kind of throwing out, way out there and just not even focusing on the Majin Buu saga. Now, I think everybody would want the final card that I'm going to be talking about, and that is a, Master UI Goku, right? So Ultra Instinct Goku is something that we haven't seen since the Omen signed version of the Transforming Goku, and that was years ago, right? So we haven't seen anything since, and I don't know why they're holding back. They can just continue to create more and more UI Goku units, and that would sell. That would definitely sell. And they could do maybe a top legendary summoning banner with Jiren, right? So this is a card art that's already in the game. It's more or less a TUR, less than an LR. But if they did a UI Goku and full power Jiren top legendary summon banner for the global first, that would make a lot of money and that would probably piss off the JP players, but definitely have global players spend a lot of stones. Now I really think that this is going to be the new the download celebration this year coming in August, so that's why I probably don't think this is going to happen, and more likely going to happen in the download celebration, which is a dual JP and global combined celebration. So we definitely could see something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and recap this. Will it be a UI Goku or Jiren, top legendary summoning banner? Probably not. Will it be maybe a Supreme Kai or Murzumasu type of unit on there? It's highly unlikely, but once again, a thought here. Would it be my favorite? Would it be a new Majin Vegeta? That would be fantastic. I would summon definitely on that. And where it could be a Goten or Family Kamehameha, possible. I think the highest chances would be a Ultimate Gohan LR or a Kid Buu LR. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and remember, this should be dropping in or around 520, 521 as part 2, so definitely look out to that for that. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys be hyped for anything that I talked about here? Or if it's a Buu or UI Goku or Ultimate Gohan, things of that nature. So yeah, love to hear your comments. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.